Hello, RCS scientists. Today I was inspired by the book Fox and Rabbit, written by Beth Ferry. Beth Ferry is the kindergarten and first grade author in April, visiting our district this spring. In story 2, Fox and Rabbit take a trip to the beach for some fun in the sun. That got me thinking about the word buoyancy. Buoyancy is the power to float or rise in a liquid. Here in Michigan, we are used to fresh water that we float in. Where Beth Ferry lives in New Jersey, she is used to salt water, the ocean. I've designed an experiments to test buoyancy or ability for items to float in different types of water. Here are the materials that you need. 2 containers, water, salt and other solids to dissolve, 2 eggs and other objects to test. In this bowl, I am going to put tap water. In the second bowl, I am also going to add tap water, but I'm also going to add some salt. Notice I'm keeping my variables, or things that can change in an experiment, the same. I'm using the same bowls and the same amount of water. Now I'm going to add a half a cup of salt in only one bowl. Now I'm going to stir. Now I'm going to drop an egg in each bowl and see what happens. Before I add the eggs, what do you think will happen? Pause the video if you need time to think. My hypothesis, my guess, is that the egg in the salt water will float. When I push it down, it comes back up. And when I try it over here, nothing happens. Looking at this diagram, you can see that depending on the density of the object and the liquid, that will decide whether an object will float or sink. When I kept the objects the same and added salt to the water, I must have increased the density of the water to allow the egg to float or become buoyant. Now let's test one more thing. Aha! When you push them down, the crayon in the salt water comes back up, but when you push this down, the crayon in the fresh water does not. You could try other dissolvents, not just salt. I wonder if sugar or baking soda would work. Get creative and post in the comments what you decided to test. Thanks for watching.